What's up, great people? It's me. Ooh. How y'all doing out there? It's me, KG, Kris Gardner, owner of the Houston Roundball Review, local name, global perspective since 1994. Always forget to toss that in there. Roundball Review been around a long time. 1994. I know everyone is excited with the huge news of this. The Rockets are in West Group B in the inaugural NBA in-season tournament, along with the Nuggets, Pelicans, Clippers, and Mavericks. I know that's why y'all are here, right? Huge, huge, huge news. Yeah. Anyway, Rockets made it official within the last 40 minutes or so, announcing the acquisition of Dillon Brooks, 5-team deal. What are your thoughts on that part of the deal? Josh Christopher going to Memphis, Patty Mills bouncing around, bless his heart, going around. I think he's in Atlanta for the time being, but as far as the Rockets are concerned. But let's talk about that. Give me your thoughts on what you saw Friday night in the Rockets Summer League game. Summer League, I tell you, it's good for the players to a point. It's good for the fans, entertainment. But then you also see the possibility of guys getting injured. Wasn't serious with Amen Thompson. Well, 3 to 4 weeks out, according to Mark Spears, ESPN's Mark Spears is going to be in a boot. Grade 2 sprain of that left ankle. And it's interesting to me how many folks describing it wrong. Like they did not see him go for the block, land on the court, and his left ankle rolled when he landed. It wasn't someone landing on him. His left ankle, he rolled it. And it didn't look serious, but 3 to 4 weeks being in the boot. So that negates the opportunity to face his brother Sunday in the second Summer League game for the Rockets and the Pistons. But there'll be other opportunities for both of them in their young careers. Let me give a shout out to the family who chimed in. Big Thrillo, Y Citizens, X-Ray, what is it? Think about how that's pronounced. X-Ray 5, Tax, Steven Fernandez, Peyton Thompson, Solo, of course, Solo D-Lo. Amen looked good. I was glad to see Jabari Smith have a bounce back second half performance after not a great first half. Good to see that. Then, of course, you get the game winning bucket, 3-pointer in the 1-point win over the Blazers Light. But just what are your thoughts on what you saw, what you liked? Well, let's talk about the moves. Jeff Green deal, $8 million apparently, according to ESPN's Bobby Marks in the first year. 2-year, $16 million deal. Second year is not guaranteed. Your thoughts on that? It's official with Fred. Dillon Brooks is now a Rocket. Jock Landale is a Rocket officially. And of course, Cam and Amen are officially Rockets. So what are your thoughts on that? Anything you did not like in Friday's? I'm not going to read too much into it for Friday's performance. Friday's game 1 of Summer League for the Rockets. So let's see. Yeah, I thought this a few times watching it. Like, damn, Cam, pass the ball, man. Good grief. But and I'm sure they did, because Twitter is just like that, or an immediate bus watch and a first half. I know they're in how they signed. Rockets haven't announced it yet. At least I've got the email yet. But I know they, it's going to happen, which is kind of interesting to me. I mean, he may never play. He's a veteran guard, a young veteran guard, to help with the younger guys on the squad. Won a deal for Mr. Holiday. What are your thoughts on, it's not a big deal, but your initial reaction after Jabari made the game winner? He ran down the court, and he and KJ Martin did their little handshake, showing each other love kind of thing. Was it cool to see? They're still buds. I mean, it's not a bad thing. How just your initial reaction? Because earlier in the first half, I think the cameras caught the logo Jerry West and sitting next to KJ Martin. Well, KJ Martin sitting next to Jerry West. They did not acknowledge KJ. They had the logo on the screen and just acknowledged Jerry West. But just your thoughts on it. Let's see. Why citizens miss KJ, Big Thrillo. See, that's what I thought it was a cool moment. I thought it was. That was my initial reaction. It was good to see. These guys, these young guys, it's Summer League One, but they're still friends. It wasn't like KJ got traded a year ago or a year later or anything like that. It's just so it was good to see. Your thoughts on Jabari's second half? Forget about the first half. He still I'm say this about his first half. Form on his shot. He still faded away a little bit too much. Faded back, faded to the side, left, right. Second half, his shot was much more secure, squared up, kind of even leaning forward sometimes, but the lean back was gone. So he's got to be consistent. Not sure. I wonder if he'll play tomorrow. Hasn't been announced if he'll play. Saw my man Jackson Gatlin with a post-game interview with Jabari. So, Jackson is in Vegas. I'll be there at the end of next week, hopefully. Peyton's comment right there. Jabari had a good game, not great. He can't start. Sure he can. I know what you're saying, but yeah, he can start slow. I mean, we're talking about human beings. Not everybody can start the game hot. Got to be more consistent throughout. That'd be the goal and the objective. But he bounced back in the second half. What was it? 18 points in the third quarter after a 4-point first half. So it was good to see. Let's see. Solo with the comment here. I loved the difference in court vision between Amen Thompson and Cam is just vast. It's like night and day. Amen sees the floor. The entire court. He sees it. He's looking to pass. Mr. Whitmore, not so much. Not yet. Not yet. Hopefully he'll grow out of that and become a willing passer. Showed some skills. Got his shot blocked. Finishing at the rim. Had some good moments. Hey, first game of Summer League. I'm sure he was nervous, the jitters. Got it out the way. Why citizens talking about Jabari just needs to be more aggressive attacking the basket. If he works with Akeem, he can take his game to the next level. So hopefully going here with Steven Fernandez, hopefully the confidence part of it will rub off and it'll help him become more consistent. This part here, oh yeah, I'm not worried about Jabari. I've said it and I'm not going to change it. I still believe it. He'll be fine. He's going to have an excellent career. He'll be fine. Ooh, that's interesting comment. What do y'all think about that comment right there from Peyton Thompson? Rockets haven't had a passer with vision like Amen since James Harden. Interesting. Solo, next game as in tomorrow. Initially, when I glanced at it, I was like, in regular season, he won't play enough to do that. But we shall see. I think he's going to put up a lot of shots Sunday. Big Thrillo says he liked Amen's poise. That's good. Yeah, I agree with that. He did make it a me versus Scoot. And I have the Blazers announced anything further? Well, hell, the Rockets haven't either. But anything regarding Scoot and his shoulder injury? Any more details? I haven't seen anything about. I doubt he's going to play in summer league, rest of the summer league. But anything of prognosis for how long he's going to be out, the severity of his injury, what I'm trying to say. But it was good to see. Your thoughts on how many minutes This is projection, conjecture. It's July. We all know that. But how many minutes come the regular season when the games count? How many minutes? See, I said this going into it right there. How many minutes do you think Amen will get early in the season? Give me your thoughts on that. I ought to make that a poll question, but I won't do it. I'll probably do it later on. But just right now, off the top of your domes, how many minutes per game do you think Amen will get in the first month of the season? So let's say roughly the first 15 games of the season. Heck, let's just take the 20. So roughly the first quarter of the season. Assuming, of course, he's healthy. Knock on wood. Everybody knock on wood. Rocket fans. I don't like the... I'm going to be picky with the word there. He deserves. No. I'm going back to what Garage Guy, I can put that up. I'm going back to what Coach Udoka said. You get your minutes that you earn them in practice. Now, if he proves that he's worth it, okay, then he deserves it. But if he doesn't, then don't just give him those minutes because he's a rookie and the fourth pick in the draft. Don't do that, because that removes and negates the accountability culture that Coach Udoka and the coaches want to establish. So not just that. So, Peyton, y'all kind of high. 26, 27. Okay. I like Garage Guy. Just hope that it's more than KPJ. Really? Why do you say that? Really? Terry Agent, how you doing? Thank you for chiming in from New Zealand. Always appreciate it. But yeah, Garage Guy, why do you say that? Hope Amen gets more minutes than KPJ. See, Solo, me and you, that's where I'm going. I'm thinking about 20 max. Because, like I said, one of my conditions was the first 20 games of the season. How many will Amen average? First 3 or 4 games, he might get 8, 8 to 10. Average for the first 20 games of the season. I think 20 per game on average will be excellent. Above that, hopefully that would be because of his play that he's earned and not because of injuries to any other teammates. Okay. Well, we don't know that yet. And I say that because, he hasn't played a regular season game yet, that he's more efficient than KPJ. Rocket fans hope so. But right now, he has not yet proven it when the games count. But I get where you're going. All right. And also notice that I'm making sure everybody sees it on the screen. Pay attention to it. Follow me on Threads at Houston Roundball Review, because I am already posting more and more content on Threads than Twitter. So make sure you start following me on Threads at Houston Roundball Review. Scoot tried to puck. Yeah, he did. But, salute to the Twins. Obviously, it's one game for both of them, but the mentality that Amen showed Friday and then Ausar showed today, Saturday, in Detroit's game. Just, they seem to have a knack to make the right play, to make the right pass, make winning plays. So salute to them as players. And clearly, one game in the summer doesn't phase you one way or the other. But it's good to see. It's a good indication, I think, of what they can be this rookie season. So Amen and his brother, they make winning plays. They make the right reads. They got a lot to learn. They got to get stronger. They got to learn the opponents. All those things. That's why they're being a rookie in the pro game. But in order for teams to win at a consistent level, you need players to make winning plays. And Amen looks like he has that. It's like it's innate in him. Unfortunately, we're not going to see him the rest of summer league. Won't see him in action until training camp. But he gave the fans wanting more. That's for sure. He was very efficient. And I like why Citizen commented right here. Amen will have an efficient plus minus on the court. He's one of those players like Tar that will affect winning. Yep, they will impact winning. Agreed. H-Town Fine, a salute to you. Thank you for your comment. Based on the second half, you'd say yes. Based on the first half, you'd say no. But we'll see what he does if he plays Sunday in the second game. He probably wants to. You know, the competition, break a sweat, to see if he can develop some consistency. I'm kind of curious to see how many for both teams, how many of the core young players play Sunday in that game, considering the injury to Amen Thompson. Hell, Detroit played their young core a lot. Like they won its win today down the stretch. I'm like, okay, trying to establish a winning culture. But all right, let's see. The NBA announced their in-season tournament. Your thoughts on it? They even announced the schedule, so I'm waiting on getting the email. Let me see if the email has been sent yet. Just got it. All right, got the email. So let's see. Wonder if I can. Let's see what I can do here. One moment. Let me see if I can do something. But yes, Rockets are in Group B. Let's see here. No, that would take too long. All right, I'll just read it off my phone. Let me see one other thing. Trying something real quick. Nope, wrong thing. Live show here. Looks like it's not going to work for me. Trying to make it big enough for everybody to read it. So, no worries. All right. Well, the in-season tournament tips off on Friday, November 3rd. Semifinals, of course, will be in Vegas, December 7th. Final will be December 9th, Thursday and Saturday. I didn't watch the first part of it. Was there any announcement of what the winners get, the players, how much each player get from the winning team? So, because I laugh at it, my man Adam Spolin retweeted my tweet from Mr. P.J. Tucker from 2019, and P.J.'s comments are like, yeah, this is not a good idea. I don't like this at all. But it's here now, and we'll see if it's here to stay. See, and again, Steven's comment about Cam Whitmore is one game, but it's one game. So a lot of what he did at Villanova, his one season at Nova, he didn't pass the ball. I mean, Cam Whitmore, tunnel vision. Just got to get out of that, man. Just got to get past the ball. Pass the ball. You got teammates. It's not 1-on-5. It's not 1-on-1. Pass the ball. Let's see. I got the structure. That's why I was trying to put it all on the screen. Because let's see. All right, let's try it this way. Y'all know I'm not high tech and I'm not very savvy. So bear with me. If this is a disaster, we'll be okay. All right. Going to try to share the screen here. All right. Okay, there we go. Can I scroll down? There we go. All right. There you go. All right. The in-season tournament will consist of 2 stages, group play and the knockout rounds, group play. All 30 teams have been randomly drawn into groups of 5 within their conference based on win-loss records from a 22-23 season. Each team will play 4 designated group play games, 1 game against each opponent in its group, with 2 games at home and 2 on the road on tournament nights, which will take place every Tuesday and Friday from November 3rd through 28th, with the exception of Election Day on November 7th. Only NBA games played on tournament nights will be group play games. Knockout rounds. 8 teams will advance to the knockout rounds. The team with the best standing in group plays games in each of the 6 groups, and 2 wild cards, which is a team from each conference with the best record in group play games that finished second in its group. The knockout rounds will consist of single elimination games in the quarterfinals played in NBA team markets on Monday, December 4th and Tuesday, December 5th. Semifinals and championship played in Vegas on December 7th and 9th, respectively. The knockout teams will compete for a prize pool and the new in-season tournament trophy, the NBA Cup. And just there you go. I put it up initially. Rockets, I'll put up one more time. Let's see here. The Rockets, let me stop sharing. I'll come back to it. The Rockets group is Rockets, Pelicans, Nuggets, Clippers, and Mavericks. This is part of the 82 game schedule. The teams that make it to the championship game of the NBA Cup will play an 83rd game. So everybody still plays 82 games. The games in November on Tuesday and Friday would just be part of the in-season tournament. So they're still regular season games, but they'll also count toward the in-season tournament. What do I think about A-Town's comment here? I don't know about, I say Commissioner Silver's getting desperate. He's trying something, trying to make the regular season generate some interest, especially early in the season. You know, there are some fans that y'all have heard it. Heck, some of y'all might even think it, that the NBA doesn't start. The players don't get competitive until the playoffs, or the games don't really mean anything until after the All-Star break. You know, so he's trying to generate some interest in November, Thursday and Fridays. It's an interesting idea. We'll see if it works. Steven doesn't like it at all. We're gonna be, I'm kind of curious to see how teams will handle it. And I don't believe the money. Oh, here we go. See if I can put it up one more time here. All right, one more. Let me see. I found it toward the end of the press release. So let me scroll down to that. All right. Oh, there we go. Players on the winning team of the championship will get $500,000 each. Losing team of the championship, $200,000 each. Players on the losing team of semifinals, $100,000 each, and then the players on losing team of quarterfinals, $50,000 each. I don't believe that's enough incentive for the guys to give a damn, but I thought it'd be more than that. I was trying to think at least $1 million each for the winner of the NBA Cup. So $500,000 each. I mean, most of every NBA guy just about that, except for rookies on rookie minimums, earn more than $500,000. But be nice for me and some of y'all big timers and big ballers. Let's see, big ballers. Click on that cup, that shop button in this video. Order your mug. I just saw that. When I was creating this link, so that's there's a shop button right at the bottom of the vid. Click on it and order you a Houston Roundball review mug to help KG continue hitting that rock, as Coach Sampson said to me in his appearance on the show on lunch break about a month ago. So part of it here, it's weird for sure, but change. You got to get used to it. It might work. It may take a few years for it to work. Commissioner Silver got the idea from the Premier League, and a lot of the soccer world football has in-season cups. They have cup play, the Carabao Cup, and just a few other cups for it. And those matches are competitive. Just took a while for the players and the fans to get excited about it. So we'll see if it happens here and generates excitement, generates interest from the players, coaches, fans. Hey, I did not see Wemby's performance. I saw the shooting numbers, 2 for 13, not good. Heard he got dunked on by I forgot my man's name. I had it in my head. The one bucket that young man made was that dunk on Wemby. Okay, whatever. 2 for 13 is not good. But again, I'm not going to make a big deal about anybody shooting poorly in July. So clearly, he's got to do better. He's got to get stronger. Things we already know. We do not need to see him go 2 for 13 to know he needs to get stronger. So Kai Jones, thank you, Why Citizen. Kai Jones, yep, that's right. But Alan Luna with a question that's interesting. Does the in-season tournament hurt tanking teams? I mean, these are games in November. So you shouldn't be tanking in November. Let me say that right now. These are November games that just happen to count toward the NBA Cup competition. So it shouldn't hurt them. And 24 draft, there's no Wemby at the top of it. And heck, the team with the worst record is not guaranteed to win the lottery. Detroit Rockets. So, you do what you do. But yeah, fans want to see Victor. And let's talk. Thank you for that. Brandon Miller shot 5 for 15. So it's not like he set the world on fire either. 5 for 15, 2 for 13. Brick. So it's either turnovers or a lot of bad shooting. It's summer league with a lot of youngsters, young guys adjusting to the pro game, to the NBA game, their teammates, their new coaches, trying to put on a good show, good performance for pro scouts, not just in the NBA, overseas. Could be nerves. A lot of different factors go into crappy performances in summer league. But as Terry says, of course, hit that like button on the video. Hit the like button on all the videos here on the Houston Roundball Review YouTube channel. Tell your friends about the Roundball Review on YouTube. Spread the word. Got the numbers back up with subscribers. Started to boost again. So please continue to do that. Chris Haynes says John A. Wall, Coach Wall, is holding a private workout for multiple teams tomorrow, Sunday in Vegas. Still grinding, Coach Wall, still grinding. Good luck to him, Coach Wall, still grinding. All right, let's see. Yeah, see, this summer league to me, my summer league, I don't want to see guys get injured. Saw 2 guys get injured last night, Friday night. But beyond that, do what you can. Work on things that the coaches have asked you to work on. Compete, play hard, have fun, and hopefully you don't get hurt. Beyond that, I don't read anything into one way or the other. But back to it. Back to the acquisitions. Uncle Jeff, a 2-year deal, 2-year, $16 million. Second year, non-guaranteed. Jock Landale. Who'd you rather have, Jock Landale or Drew Eubanks? Just putting it out there for conversation. FVV, 3-year deal. Team option on the 3rd year. And of course, the sign and trade. Rockets announced it. Part of a 5-team trade, 5-team deal to bring in Dillon Brooks. 4 years, $80 million. And according to my man Eco, all guaranteed. No options, player nor team. And that still blows my mind. No options. Wow. No options on that deal. Good for him. I'm not sure about all that, but good for him. And of course, in the deal, the 5-team deal, Jacob went to Memphis. Oos, Mungaruba, and Tai went to the Hawks, who are now going to OKC. And then, of course, KJ Martin to the Clippers. And Patty Mills from Brooklyn to the Rockets was sent to OKC. Then Patty Mills was sent to Atlanta in the Oos Tai deal. So Patty Mills in the final year of that $6.8 million contract. He'll be somewhere, I think, this season. Might not be the Hawks, but he'll still get that money. But out of the Rockets' moves, anyone you don't like? Anyone? I haven't seen any of my Dillon Brooks haters from Sunday's FTS show, but any of the deals you don't like that the Rockets have made and it made official in these last few days. Ulam says he likes Lando's upside. Of course, 4-year deal, 1st year guaranteed. Similar to Daniel Tice. Remember that 4-year deal? That didn't go very well, as y'all know. So what are any of the deals you didn't like? Any of the deals you love? Reminder, if you're just now joining tonight's edition of Let's Talk Houston Rockets, if you hadn't heard, read, seen, Rockets rookie Amen Thompson, the injured left ankle, sprained left ankle, grade 2 sprain. He'll be in a walking boot and be out for 3 to 4 weeks. So obviously he is out and would not participate in the rest of this NBA Summer League. And Aaron Holiday, 1-year deal for Aaron Holiday also. Big Thrillo, Jeff Green, great locker room guy. Yeah, I like that. Dillon Brooks, low-hanging fruit. Don't think anyone likes it with his deal. 4 years, $80 million is a lot. Steven, okay. Steven says his favorite signing is Brooks, even for the 4 years with no options. He is a great defender. Well, a very good defender, competitor. Rockets need a guy with toughness. Rockets need a guy who enjoys the challenge of guarding the other team's best player, best scorer. Some trash talk. See, I'm kind of surprised that Bol Bol made it through waivers. $2 million salary for this coming season. It's not a lot. You got the room. Young, talented player. I think a bright, a solid NBA future. Now rumored to go to the Suns. I tell you, for a team with can only sign vets to minimum, vet deals, the vet minimum deals. Salute to Phoenix what they're doing. And now they get Bol Bol. That's a young guy who, if he does well, he may have a future with the Suns. I think he might just play there 1 year and try to go back to the market next summer. But Jock, oh no. What are your thoughts on that one, family? Jock Landale starting center. What are your thoughts on that? Should I give the buzzer? No, I won't do that. But Magnificent Merker, thank you very much for joining the show and your question. No, LP's going to start. Stevens with a great one-liner right there. I'm not going to do the buzzer, but I am going to, if I can put it up here, give Steven Fernandez some shine for the comment. So salute there. I like that. That was a good one-liner. Good one-liner. Shingun will start. Yeah. Jerry's. In the case, I'll just do this. This is not for Magnificent Merker's question, but this is what I was referring to. Well, a couple. I got a few things here. I got this one. Got that. Got the boom. So just a few little other, and of course the gas face one is real loud. So yeah, if anybody, if you get this, it's all love. But if you get, hell, I got that a few weeks ago. So let's see. That's a good question right there. That's a good question. Salute to you there. Do the Rockets have any rim protectors? And I think this goes into Ulim's question. They don't. They do not. That's why Drew Eubanks has that ability, but he's in Phoenix. He's staying with the Suns. Who do I think, plus Ulim's question, one or two young prospects who they could be? Oh boy. I liked what I saw from Mr. Huff last night. I mean, yeah, he got dunked on by who was that? Shaden Sharp, right? But he blocked some shots. He was a good help side defender. And if you are a shot blocker, you will get dunked on if you challenge shots. He blocked, how many you get? What did he get? About 4 block shots last night, something like that. So I like him. Sleep Art. I thought, yes, I thought he'd been a good fit for the Rockets. A good for a young team, but it sounds like he's going to sign with the Suns. Mark Stein reported Friday, and then Shams mentioned it again today. But upside with a young team, young player like that, y'all know I like tall, skilled players. So yeah, and yep, Jay Huff was the defensive player in the G League last year. Yeah, so I would not, if I'm GM, I'd give him one of those spots. Yeah. Yeah. No, he's not great lateral quickness on the perimeter and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I know all that. But don't put him in that position. You get him help side to block shots. He could do that, I think. So, yep. I mean, yeah. So that's regarding Bol Bol, but yeah, I think he's going. Hasn't been announced officially, but I mean, all signs point to him going signing with the Suns. But yeah, I was surprised that a team, but hell, the Spurs, they got plenty of room. Didn't make a run at it, didn't sign. Maybe they did, and he decided to go to. Well, no, I thought a team like the Spurs, with cap space, would have claimed him off waivers, but they didn't. So he cleared waivers. That was the first surprise that Bol Bol cleared waivers. Maybe there's some issue with the medical, with I think the foot issue he had at Oregon, and that the Detroit medical staff was the reason why they, denied the trade to go through. But logic. Are you talking about during the regular season? Because it's not happening tomorrow. Because Amen's not playing tomorrow. He's out 3 to 4 weeks with the grade 2 ankle sprain. So yeah, he's not playing tomorrow. But we'll see. Hopefully, he played well. I'm not sure how many left-handed layups, driving layups he'll make in the regular season from the right side like that. But he does like to finish with his offhand, so that's good. So okay, during the season, no, just looking forward to competition. That's all I'm looking for. Hopefully both of them are healthy and able to compete in the matchup, the head-to-head matchups. So Tari's handle was good. There were a couple times that he didn't pass the ball, and I thought he should have. But his 3-point shot is more, one game, consistent. Form looks consistent. No wasted motion, wasted movement in it. So that was good to see. We'll see what he does if he plays game 2. Amen, just great court vision. Very good court vision. Back to it. Remind them, just popped in my old head. For folks who have joined in, chimed in within the last few minutes. How many minutes do you believe Amen will average the first 20 games of his rookie season? How many minutes do you think he will average his first 20 games? Not for the season, his first 20 games, so the quarter pole of his rookie season. How many do you think he will average? Man, yeah. And it's ironic because the 3-point shot, the game winner he made was a line drive. So Terry, I saw you consistent with your 15. Yep. I'm 15 to 20 for me. I'm maybe around 18. I'm kind of curious to see if KD will get meaningful minutes there with the Clippers myself. Yeah, I don't, So, all right. Logic says 17. Wise Citizen says 20. Anybody else going above that? Yeah. I saw that. I saw that comment. And of course, his brother has jokes too. They're good young men. I sound like an old person when I'm going to say, but they just seem to have it. Know how to talk to people, know how to not take themselves too seriously. Because Ausar, after his brother's presser, talked to us. Let's see, 1, 2, 4 of us. And he was so relaxed in the conversation. He was just like didn't faze him at all. Talking to me and Cody and Jackson. and Chrissy Reekin from the AP. It was just like he's used to this. Nothing fazed him. And of course, the love he showed me when he found out I was a Detroit Piston fan was genuine too. So it's all good there. So much love there. My Serpent did well today. He didn't take a lot of shots, so he didn't score a lot, but he stuffed the stat sheet. He got assists. He might have finished with 10 rebounds. He came close to, if it wasn't 10, it was 9. So rebounding was good. Passing was good. Good overall game from him as well. He, as well, made winning plays, impacted winning. So, it was good. The two of them, salute to their parents, salute to their coaches, salute to their inner circle, because they've done a great job with them. And like I said, heck, it's July 8th. If they just maintain, they should have very excellent careers as long as they can avoid any major injuries. So salute to both of them. C saying 94. Oh, let me see. 2023. First 20 game of the season. And let me add this, because I'm being picky. If a man's getting a lot of minutes early, one or two things has happened. He's earned it. One, by his performance in practice. That'd be great. But if he's getting a lot of minutes, I hope it's not because someone else is injured. So just putting it out there as well. Let's see. Steve, with this question, how do I feel about Ausar since wanting Cam Whitmore before the draft? I'm good with it. Either way, because the role, well, hell, one, Ausar is a willing passer. Cam so far has not proven to be that, but his role in Detroit was just going to take shots, catch the passes from Jay Navi and Cade. So he wasn't going to have to pass a lot early. But with the Rockets, he just get buckets here. Ausar's just a facilitator. And I really like that comparison to Andre Iguodala for him. So I think he ran some of the offense in the first half when Jay Navi struggled like he had butterfingers, couldn't hold onto the ball for crap in the first half. Ausar brought the ball up the floor a couple of times. So that was good. Let's see. Jabari's handle needs to get better. Yes, needs to improve, tighten it up. Second season in his career, so he's got a lot to work on still, and he'll have to improve. Every year he's in the league, but his handle a little bit better. Still got to improve that, tighten up a little bit. I mean, he brought the ball up the floor. Some against the Blazers light in Friday's 1-point win over Portland. So showcase some of his versatility. We'll see. It's good to see the Rockets' big squad in attendance in Vegas. I saw Jayshawn Tate, saw Jalen Green, saw KPJ, saw LP, saw Fred VanVleet. So good to see them supporting the youngsters. Okay, I have not heard that, and I hope that's not true. I hope that's not true. Really, yeah. Rockets bring back Dwight Howard. No. Why? No. I have not heard that, have not read that. I hope not. No. I mean, Dwight just would be good for not playing a lot, being at the very back end of the bench. So, no. I'm getting this question here. I think Killian Hayes is going to be traded. It's a matter of time between now and February. I think he'll be traded. Detroit's going to keep Stu extension. I'll be shocked if they don't keep him, lock him up to an extension. Troy Weaver really, really believes in Isaiah Stewart. but Killian Hayes doesn't give something for him. Second round pick, something like that. But hey, I don't mind talking to Pistons on here. I don't bring it up. Terry brought that up, fans. Terry from New Zealand brought up Piston questions. So just putting it out there. Reminder, if you missed it, this is the group that the Rockets will be participating in. The opponents Rockets will face, 2 home, 2 away, as part of the inaugural in-season tournament. Nuggets, Pelicans, Clippers, and Mavericks. That's Group B. The winner of Group B will be part of the knockout round. There's 6 groups, 3 in the West, 3 in the East. Winners of each group advance. And then the second place team with the best record out of the West group and the East group will advance. So 8 teams will advance to the knockout round. So, and then you win, you advance. So 8 teams, 4 games. The 4 teams that win will advance to the semifinals in Vegas on December 7th. Winners of the semifinals will advance to the championship game on December 9th. Players on the winning team will get $500,000 each. So the games this is for Asleep Art and anybody else who's joined in late. The play-in game will take place in November 3rd through 28th, with the exception of election day. So November 7th, no games on that Tuesday. So beyond that, Tuesdays and Fridays for the games in the part will be the games that count toward the play-in tournament, in-season tournament. Excuse me, not play-in, in-season tournament. So still regular season games. They still count toward the regular season, but they will also count toward the NBA Cup. So just keep that in mind. So that's how it is. It's, a little something to soccer/football. Overseas international football has cups competition. Commissioner Silver's trying to add some spice to the early part of the season. The payout pool is not as high as I thought it would be. I thought it should be. So we'll see how it works. But the first in November, Thursday and Friday, the games will count toward the in-season tournament as well as the 82-game regular season schedule. So once again, Rockets Group B, Nuggets, Pelicans, Clippers, and Mavericks. Rockets are in Group B. So you play each other team in your group once for a total of 4 games. The winner of the group will advance to the knockout round. All right. I'm not going to put up Wise's comment right there. If I know what he's referring to, just leave that alone. So, yep. What are your thoughts on that group? Nuggets, Pelicans, Clippers, and Mavs. It's a tough group. that is a tough group. Yep. And the NBA made a show out of it, made an event with the announcement this evening. 30-minute show as part of, I think, NBA Con convention. Fans were there. Had players announced the teams in the groups. I saw, glanced at it before I scheduled this stream tonight. Who was it? Wemby was there. Ant was there. Trae Young, Steve Kerr, Cade Cunningham. I'm probably forgetting one other person. But it was different. I'm old school, so I'm not really big on change, but I understand change is inevitable. Hopefully I'll be there in Vegas on the 7th just to see what it's like, the first one, if I can afford that. Who knows? We'll see. Cougs will be off, hopefully. Well, it's a Thursday. Maybe. Who knows? But hit that shop button. Hit that like button. Get your Houston Roundball Review mug. Got to talk about that. But Wise Citizens, the issue is they put that stuff out there on social media. This stuff, man. Private stuff, keep private. Damn, it's not that difficult. You ain't got to tell about your business. But whatever. Tony M, how are you doing? Thank you for your comments. Reminder. Oh, if you didn't see it, I'll be on KHOU Sports Extra July 9th, Sunday night. Show airs from 10:30 to 11 p.m. Going to record it at 6:30 Sunday evening. I think I'll be on for one segment. Probably one. Our previous appearance has been one segment, one or two segments. But yet, tune in tomorrow. Talk about the Rockets. Maybe some UH men's basketball, or maybe some about the Cougs going to the Big 12. But be on with Jason Bristol and Danny Gotera and Matt Musil. Going to dress up a little bit. Not going to wear a tie. Maybe. We'll see. That's a good question. I don't know the answer to that. I'd have to ask and find out. Last I heard he was, but I'm not sure. That was 2 months ago. I'm not sure. So yes, that's what I'm with you, Asleep Art. The winning team, players on the winning team of the NBA Cup get $500,000 each. I thought it'd be $1 million each, but maybe they'll negotiate that for future seasons. But $500,000, okay, yeah. Wemby didn't shoot well. 2 for 13. He put up numbers in other areas on the stat sheet. I didn't see the game. You know, I watched the Rockets game. I recorded it because I went to the theater, and then I watched the rebroadcast of the Rockets game on NBA TV today, and then I watched part of the Detroit game to see how Marcus Sasser did. Marcus and Ausar. But beyond that, if it's not those two teams, Rockets and Detroit, I'm not gonna watch much Summer League. Just being honest, that's all. It's Summer League. I'm not gonna watch much of it. But Rockets Detroit, record it because we'll be at the KHOU studio recording the show, so I'll have to watch it later on. But below average. I wouldn't say not average because he didn't shoot well, but he did other things solidly. But Wemby will be fine. He's got to adjust to the physicality of the NBA. He'll be fine. But I thought about this. With Chet Holmgren healthy, hopefully, knock. Looking forward to those two matchups to watch from a fan perspective. Spurs and OKC. Oh, all right. Let's put it out there. And then young man Cooper Flagg, high schooler. Cooper is a class of 25, I think. Skilled big man. More and more tall, skilled players in the NBA are getting to the NBA. League's getting taller. More skills from taller players. Some of it's perimeter, unfortunately. But anyway, how many shot attempts? Over under, Steven asked for Sunday's game. How many over under? I'm going to take the under. Well, has it been announced if Jabari and Tari aren't playing Sunday? Has it been announced? Because that makes a big difference. If both of them are out, then yeah, Cam might get 30 might be enough. Well, so far, but hey, one game, and Chet played. I think didn't Chet play a little bit last week in the California games? So that helped too. Spurs. I have no idea who Detroit's playing beyond tomorrow. I know they're playing the Rockets. Other than that, I don't know. I'm thinking they might have a game against Charlotte because of matchup with Brandon Miller, trying to match up content-wise, the top 4 or 5 draft picks for head-to-head, for content, entertainment kind of thing. But I don't know. Yeah, Jabari took 18 Friday, was 8 for 18. Yeah, if you play Sunday, yeah, I think 20, at least 20. Yeah, I'll go with that. Cam's jumper, it's all right. I think it needs work. He can score, but I'm more. I want him to pass more. I don't have concerns about his jumper. I have concerns about his tunnel vision. So, and heck, he may not play a lot this year. Think about it. Let's talk about that real quick. These final moments of Let's Talk Houston Rockets. Good point. Well put, Steven. His form on his side is fine. His selection is not good. Needs work, but he's a young man. Cam Whitmore. Similar question, but for Cam, first 20 games, his rookie season. How many minutes do you think he'll average? Same, setup. First 20 games, Cam Whitmore, how many will he average? He's got Dillon Brooks, Tari Eason, Jayshawn Tate. 10. What do y'all think about 10? I think that might be high. Average. He might get some DNPs early. Yeah, I think garbage minutes, I think early. Good hair. Very good. Houston A-Town Finals. Very good. In the G League. I didn't think about that part, putting that in the question. Yeah, I think that might be more accurate. Spending more time in the G League. But just for specifics and for the show, NBA games. So let's discount his G League time. NBA games. Heck, do we think Cam will see minutes in 20 NBA games this season? How about that? So assuming he does, how many minutes will he average in those 20 games? Because I'm like genius. I don't see him cracking rotation early at all. So, but I guess first things first, do y'all see Cam playing a total of 20 games this season? NBA games. Spend more time in the G League. And especially if Rockets are winning or competitive and sniffing the play-in, or some of y'all think playoffs. And of course, obviously, barring injuries to key players, key forwards, of course, that goes into it as well. Toward the end of the season, I see, yeah. After the All-Star game, we'll see. I think it's a luxury for the Rockets that he doesn't or won't need to play a lot of minutes this year. We'll see how he handles that. He is in the NBA. He's a pro. He's still getting paid, first round draft pick money, even if he's playing in the G League. So as long as he understands that, accepts that, and understands time in the G League will only help him in his NBA career, he'll be fine. If he starts questioning people, listening to outside folks, then he might have a problem. So that's on him. But great job with the questions, with the comments. Hit the like button of the Houston Roundball Review on YouTube. Tell your friends about Let's Talk Houston Rockets on YouTube. Looking for sponsors of the show. I'll be past Sunday, after Sunday on KHOU Sports Extra. I'll be in football mode for a few days with the Big 12 because the Cougs' first year in the Big 12. So I want to be part of that history. So just keep that in mind. But as always, I truly, truly appreciate everyone taking time to, no, Stephen, I'm just not a big UFC fan. I like boxing. I'm old school like that. So I watch it every so often, but it's just not big in the UFC. It's doing well. I know that. But I truly appreciate everyone always taking time to participate in the show, your questions, your comments. Tell your friends, don't be a stranger. If this was your first time participating in this live stream of Let's Talk Houston Rockets, come again. Subscribe, become a subscriber. Hit the bell to receive notifications of new shows being posted. So, of course, since I'm recording a segment on KHOU Sunday, won't have a Folks Talking Sports show July 9th. Hopefully we'll resume that July 16th. But as always, thank you for everyone. Thank you to Stephen, H-Town's Finest, Justin, Terry Agent, Tony M, Y Citizen, Solo D-Lo, Garage Guy, X-Rated, Logic Aziz. Oh, I didn't see this. I'm sorry. Thank you, the Panda Reaper, as well. Thank you for your comment. Ulam, thank you for your comment. I appreciate it. Big Thrillo, thank you as well. I'm trying to go through the list. I'll make sure I don't miss anyone. Let's see. But everyone, if I missed you, it's not on purpose. Who is it? Magnificent Marker. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your question. Appreciate you. I appreciate everyone. You are now part of the Houston Roundball Review YouTube family. So tell your kinfolk about the channel, about this show. Smash that like button. Spread the word. We have fun here on the Houston Roundball Review on YouTube. Enjoy you a nice adult beverage, assuming y'all are adults. I think most of y'all are. In your Houston Roundball Review mug. Hit that shot button as well. Take care. Peace.